Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. It'll be a great chance for some cheap wickets. Fanning, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and look to settle into his work early on. Allen at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. They'll look for a big opening stand.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicely played.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. The Hurricanes with a massive shout. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the first over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one, a bit too much width to tempt the shot. Fanning with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Fanning doesn't offer a shot.
No. Terrible shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. The Scorchers, 15 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Brilliant diving stop. They've gone up here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Shot, should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Meredith finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming.
Worked the ball around that over, but their great start took a bit of a hit that over.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's just too full. Fanning makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four. There'll be runs here.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The Hurricanes will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Fanning takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Fanning is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Might look to go big again here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Allen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the over. The Scorchers are 65 for none. The Hurricanes can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will he reply?
Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. They'll get at least one here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. The Scorchers 70 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's a solid shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Played through mid-wicket, they'll get the run.
End of the 8th over. The Scorchers are now on 71 for none.
Webster, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
That's pitched outside leg, and so it will remain not out.
Fanning looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Seven runs added in that over. The Scorchers are 78 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Gone. Superb catch.
Hardy in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Straight to the fielder. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the 10th over. The Scorchers are now 80 for 1.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Webster shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely played. Edged it.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 85 for 1.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Meredith showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Chance to run 2.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
End of another disappointing over. Wade has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Misses everything. Massive outside edge. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Doesn't beat the infield. Well-directed throwback.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Into the 15th over, the Scorchers are now 122 for 1.
They'll Shows a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? A little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Into the 16th over. The batting team are now 150.
David has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Good return there, back from the deep.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nicked it. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
17 runs out of there. The Scorchers are 152 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Shot, should be runs here. End of the over. The Scorchers are 162 for 1.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
End of the 19th over. The score is now 170.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. There'll be runs here. And that's the end of the innings. The Hurricanes have been set a target of 187 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
No, terrible shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Bold, stunning delivery.
McDermott looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Hurricanes are 10 for 1.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Jeez, time that well.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. 10 runs out of there. The Hurricanes, 20 for 2.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Pinged off the bat.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. How will he reply? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. Might look to go big again here.
Caught, and that's stuck.
Weatherald, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over. The Hurricanes are 40 for 3.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start. Ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though. A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's gone. Nice simple catch.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. He's got their tail up.
Was quick onto that in the infield. That's out.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Went for the drive. Complete miss. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Super catch.
David, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Over. The Hurricanes are 63 for 6.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Nicely played. Marsh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Perfectly timed.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
6 gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well.
Misses everything.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And caught, that's just superb.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. He wants to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Meredith, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle.
Jordan, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Richardson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
There'll be runs here. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing